Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another tutorial video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about banners. I know this is very late because it was supposed to be released before the patch going live, and now I think it's been like yeah, almost a week, right? But the reason why I want to make this is because this is going to be not only analysis of the current banner, but this is also the concerns about the current meta in HSR, and I think all of you already know that Castoris coming in the next patch will be a huge game changer. If you don't know, Castoris is basically the Acheron of 3 version, right? So let's just get right into it right away. I don't want to make it too long. I'm currently saving for Castoris, but I know people have been worrying a lot about the meta, and I already told you that current MOC HP inflation just goes crazy, and the meta just shifting so fast. I was remembers and stuff like that, and etc. So we're here to talk about that today as well. Basically the banner, right? So Triby, I'm gonna do a separate video for her and only her kit analysis and her gameplay, her teams, etc. But we're just gonna be talking about her really fast. Now, should you pull for her? No. From what I see, from what I tested so far, she is not a must pull. However, her synergy with Caceres will be good, right? Her synergy with Caceres will be good, but if you have Sunday, then it is not a must pull to pull her. But if you don't have Sunday, you can pull for her only if you have enough stellar jades. For me, the priority should always be Caceres. That will be your main focus. And then you can pull the other units later on, okay? Uni is up to you guys. We're not gonna be talking about rerun characters here too much because I believe the rerun characters are just your preference if you want to pull for them or not. If you were pulling for 3B, her light cone is also not a must. It's up to you guys whether or not you want to pull. Now that's the current one. What about the next banner, right? Which is basically going to be My Day. Is My Day recommended to pull or not? Again, as I told you, the current main focus for every single player, if you're a meta slave, okay, only if you're a meta slave. If you love the character, then pull for the character, right? So My Day is not a must pull, as I told you, but he do deal tons of damage, especially if you're lacking in destruction characters. Maybe, but I don't think people are lacking destruction DPS, especially if you have Firefly or you have, yeah, if you have Firefly or you already have like Rappa, that also can work, right? So only for people who don't have those and you're still looking for another DPS, preferably newer players or mid game players, then feel free to perform Mighty if you have the currency or the resources to pull for them. So those are for tier, and Mighty is not a must pull. I mean, not a must pull for his light cone. Okay, you can easily substitute his light cone for the other destruction light cone again because it's not remembrance, so we have a lot of options here for destruction light cones. If you have the 5-star ones or you haven't used on the Fall of an Aeon, which is a simulated universe light cone, then feel free to use it on him. And other than that, you can also use the other. As you can see, there's tons of options to choose from. We're going to be talking about Mighty later on when the banner actually releases and we can test him out. Now, for next patch, right, this is the main focus actually. What I want to be talking about. Now, next patch will have Castoris and Anaxa, right? So let's talk about Castoris first, should we? So Castoris is the main focus, right? Everyone should get her if you want to be strong on the meta perspective, right? Even on E0, S0, she will be powerful, but there is only one problem. Remember, she's Remembrance, which means that her light cone will be limited, right? And I already saw all the light cone that's possible with her kit. And what I can see so far, the only light cone that can synergize kinda well is either the Memory's Curtain Never Falls, if you have never used this LC on anyone else, which I'm currently using on Aguilera. I'm gonna make a separate video for that later on. Or if you already used that light cone, then the only other option that I can think of that is F2P friendly is only this 3-star light cone, which is called the Reminiscer on S5, will gives you up to 48% of damage. But it's not really the best because if you know how Caceres Memory works later on, I'm not gonna spill it here, it's just not going to be that effective, right? So really the current only possible really good light cone for her is her Cynator. So this is like that kind of Acheron situation in which you don't have any other option for free-to-play players. For those of you who bought the BP, however, the the kind of facial light cone can work in a way. It can work, this BP light cone, right? But that's not FTP friendly, so we're not talking about that. Now, so basically, she power crap silly. I think that's already a meme, and I think that's already everywhere in the internet right now. It's already a huge meme. Now, onto the next character, Anaxa. Now, Anaxa is basically if Castoris power creeps silly, then Anaxa power creeps Silver Wolf. So like, she's totally irrelevant now. So Anaxa basically puts all weakness debuff on your enemies, so you don't have to worry about not having the same element of character to deliver break damage to enemies, because he is going to apply basically every single weakness to the enemy. Yeah, every single weakness, because this is actually the first very unique character that his damage or his damage kind of scales off the debuff that he gave to the enemy, which is the weakness debuffs. Yeah, the element weakness, which is very interesting. Not gonna lie to me. And is he a must pull? Yes, in a way he is very broken, but your main focus should shift to Castoris first, and then if you want to pull for him, then feel free to go for him. Overall thoughts, very simple, right? If you're F2P, you don't have any Stellar Jades, skip the current banners, focus on Castoris, get her light cone, and you're good to go, right? Because we're not gonna talking about teams and stuff, but she is in a way, at the very least, I can guarantee you, she is at the very least, her team does not need that much investment as much as Aguilera. That's the only thing I can say. If you already know my Aguilera video, I already see how hard it is to actually fucking build her, then at least I hope this video can, you know, can at least tell you how not hard it is, or at least how, in a way, Castor's team will not be that hard, right? But again, yeah, the main reason to go for her is her super unique skill, which I hope they will revamp. But this video is made when it's only version 1 on the beta. So until further changes, but I still think Castor is going to break the meta once again. So yeah, that is basically a quick overview of Z banners. Why am I not talking about rerun banners? Because they are irrelevant at this phase of the game. If you're going for meta right now will shift all the way to 3-point-ish character, and the previous characters will be not irrelevant to MOC, but you already see the current MOC of how bad it is, right? So the next few MOCs is going to be like that either, right? Hopefully not. I really hope they fixed it. But that's basically it for this video. I don't want to make it too long. Let me know what are your thoughts, especially on Castoris, because I have a lot of, a lot of people are really dissatisfied with Castoris, including me. I still think her skills are way too overpowered and way too broken for this game. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. And peace out, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye. Peace.